Hello everyone and welcome back to another MoCreature Minutes. It's been a while since I've done these videos, but I realized there is a lot of mobs that have been added recently that I have forgotten to do a video about. So, today we are going to take a look at the MoCreature fish. I had done a video about this a while ago, but now they have altered the way they are doing the fish, so I wanted to make an updated video. So, there's a couple things you might need if you are going to catch some fish. So you might want a fishing rod, you might want a fish net, and you might want an empty fish bowl. So to make the fish bowl, you simply do that. So you'll need 7 pieces of glass to make an empty fish bowl in that particular configuration. So that gives you a fish bowl. And to make your fish net, you need 3 pieces of, I believe it's 3 shark teeth, 4 shark teeth? Okay, so the fish net is actually that. So you need 4 pieces of string and 3 shark teeth in that configuration, and you get a fish net. You cannot stack the fish nets as of yet, so for now you're just going to have a few of them in your inventory. So you can take your fish bowl and right click on the water to give you a full fish bowl. You need the full fish bowl before you can actually catch fish. So there's a fishy over here, so I'm going to go, you can take your fish bowl in your hand, you just jump into the water and hunt around for your fish, and if you get close enough you can right click on it with the fish bowl in hand. Whoops. And they're a little hard to catch this way. Oh yeah. Come here, little fishy. There we go. So once you do that, you can name it. We're going to name that fish Ted. And it looks like we accidentally let him go. Come here, Ted. There we go. So we have a fishbowl. We'll let Ted swim around. So once you have a fishbowl with a fish in it, it will come up in your inventory as a fish bowl, and then there'll be a kind of a faint picture of a fish. And then you just right click and your fish bowl will appear. Now the fish bowls are currently very, very buggy, so I guess supposedly if you walk a distance away from your fish bowls they despawn. You can right click on it, put it on your head. I believe you can kill them as well, but I don't remember how to turn it into an item form. Oh, I killed it. Okay, so that's kind of how the fish bowls work, but again, they're very buggy, so they may or may not work depending on the situation. So let me go back over here and we'll show you the rest. So ideally you can take all your fish bowls and you can make a whole collection of little fish, I guess, if you wanted. Or you can use the new fish net to make a fairly large aquarium. So your fish net can be used the same way. You just take it in your hand and you right click on a fish. So there's a fish over here by this dolphin. So I can go just right click. Whoa, where'd he go? Right click. It drops a fish net with a Minecraft fish net. And you can carry that to wherever you want to put it. So in my case I want to put it in this aquarium. You right click, you can name them, and then the fish will swim around in said aquarium. So now that we've covered the items, we can go about talking about the actual fish themselves. So again, we have all the old fish that were previously in the game. So if you go and have your mob eggs, one of them is called Fishy, which is all the original fish. So I can just do that, and all our original fishies will spawn in great numbers, like so. So those were all the original fish. If you go into your mob eggs, you will also notice one that's called small fish, and one that's named medium fish. And I'm going to have to go over here now because I spawned too many fish there, you're not going to be able to see the difference. So these are the small fish now, and their textures are quite a bit different. And these are all the fish you can use the fish net on. I'm not sure if you can actually catch them in a fish tank. Or in a fish bowl. We can find out, I guess. If they hold still long enough. No, you can't catch any of these guys, the small fish, with the fish bowl. So that's what the fish net's for. You just simply go up and snatch one. And then you can move it to an aquarium of your choice. So there's kind of neat. We got a Dory, we got these little goldfish guys, we got Nemos, we got these little orange fish, and I believe, yeah, see there's little Nemo there. Oh, and I believe, yeah, this one over here is a little anglerfish. They're a little weird looking. Piranhas are now their own little entity, and their texture has been altered as well. So let me go put this fish in the tank with Ted number 2. There, so now we have that fish, and I can go through her. And the piranha textures have been changed as well, but the piranhas themselves still act exactly the same. How come I can't? There we go. Spawn, little piranhas, spawn! So they're the same. They actually have little overbites, like little piranhas do. We got an itty bitty little goldfish right there. So they are there, and then I think my favorite addition to the fish is the addition of medium fish, and they are actually cod, bass, and salmon. So I will just right-click a whole bunch of these bigger fish, and you can see they are quite a bit bigger than the little fish. So this one here is the bass, the cod is the blue one, I believe, and salmon is kind of a pinkish red color, but the salmon only spawns in particular biomes. And you can also catch them with the fishing net, so if I just manage to get near one here. Shabam! Whoops, that didn't work. There we go. So, catch him with the fishing net. And then we can put him in the fish tank as well. So you can pretty much make a fish tank just about anywhere. So we'll name him Todd. So there we go. So we have a big fish in there now. I'm not sure if you can capture the piranha in the fish net. I would assume you can. Yep, you can. Haven't heard otherwise. You can no longer catch the piranha in the fish bowls. As far as I know. I might be mistaken. But your tamed piranha is not supposed to eat the other tamed fish, but I cannot guarantee that either because the forum page doesn't say that. It's just in the change log, but it's not guaranteed. And then you can also catch the larger fish, or any of the little fish for that matter, with the fishing pole and pull them towards you. So that does make it a little easier to catch them with the fishing net, obviously, like I did with that one. But then when you go to tame them, once you move them, they will probably be a tad injured. So that was a goldfish, so we'll name that one Goldie. Oh, nope, not hurt at all. So that's how you can use your fishing rod to bring your fish friends closer to you. And when it comes to the old fish, I believe... Oh, you can catch them in the fishing net. Okay, so you can't use the fish bowl with the new fish, but you can use the fishing net on the old fish. And there we have it. So using the fish net also allows you to give them actual names. So you can have a whole name set of fish swimming around in your aquarium. So that is it for this Mo Creature Minutes. Oh, one more thing. Obviously, if you kill a fish, it has the chance of dropping... fish. Oops. Or a fish egg. So that was a bass egg. And maybe if I go after... my fish are escaping. He dropped nothing. He didn't drop anything either, but I have seen the medium fish, like the cod and the bass, etc., drop fish. There we go. So that is it for this beautiful Mo Creature Minute. I guess it was more than just a couple minutes, but at least you guys have the information now on the little fish. So I will see you with the next Mo Creature Minute.